about tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live.
Well, it's lightning and thundering, but no rain. That's good, but I could hear the thunder grumbling from my bed. 6:30 this in the morning. This is my view from my window of the Lake Michigan. It's windy, but there's some lightning and a couple big old clouds. And today's the day I gotta move out of here. I hope it's not gonna be gloomy. Ooh, there goes the lightning. Maybe I should just go hook up the car now. I know it's early, but I brought my chair in last night because it drizzled a little bit and I don't want my chair to get soaking wet. Can you hear that? Well, it's starting to rain. Oh man, and I gotta hitch up my car. And I have stuff outside that's probably getting all wet in my tarp. I knew I should have got up early and went out there. I mean, it's only 7 o'clock in the morning. Oh. Well, while I'm getting everything cleaned up and hitched up, you can watch what I did yesterday. I went to go see my friend at her house. Oh, what a beautiful place she has. Right on the lake. Good morning, YouTubers and my Rebel watchers. I can't believe I did this today. I was going to get up early and go spend the day with my friend Marcia at her cottage in Michigan here, right near Petoskey, Michigan. And I slept. I woke up and I was like, it was 7 o'clock. I'm like, this is too early, and I went back to bed. And I did not wake up until noon. According to my phone, it said noon. Well, my phone is not on Michigan time, it's on Chicago time, so actually I woke up at 1 o'clock. Oh my God, 1 o'clock in the afternoon I slept till. And I went to bed early last night. I think it was like 10 o'clock or 10:30, so I guess I really must have needed the sleep, you know. I did not sleep very well at all the day before, so I'm sure that that's the reason that I slept for so long. So anyway, I am on the road going to her house, and I'm taking the back roads to get there, which are really pretty. Whoops. My new phone holder, there we go. My new phone holder, I had it on the dash, but it seemed like everything was so far away, so I went ahead and put it up on the window, and it works fine up in the window, and it's much closer to me, which works out well for my GPS when I'm needing directions, you know. This countryside is absolutely beautiful. Like everywhere that I've traveled, I seem to find very well-kept properties, and then there's the properties that are not well-kept at all. I mean, it's like, you know, when a car or a truck or a tractor breaks down, some areas, they just get left and abandoned. So people got like a bunch of abandoned vehicles and they're out in the middle of their field somewhere. My campsite is absolutely gorgeous, and I am right on Lake Michigan, and I can see Lake Michigan right out my window. And it's absolutely beautiful. The one downfall that I read about when I researched this particular city park that you pay to stay at, it's a pay park. The downfall of this park, even though it's right on the lake, on the water with a beautiful view and the sunset, is that it's right next to the water management, for the city water management. And some of the statements, I might have mentioned this earlier, said that it smelled really bad. But I'll tell you what, it didn't smell bad at all until this morning. So it must depend on whatever way that the wind blows, you know, for the air. But yeah. And so sometimes I think, you know, knowing where I grew up and being that it was cold in Chicago, you know, Chicago area in Illinois, and then to have friends of mine who actually moved up north here into Wisconsin, into Michigan, I think to myself, oh my gosh, it's even colder up there. I would think, how could you move up there to the cold? But some people like the cold. It doesn't bother them. Me, I can't tolerate the cold because of my thyroid disease. So other than that, I don't mind. I didn't mind the cold growing up and playing out in the snow, you know. But the bitter cold that I have experienced in Illinois, 40 below wind chills, is just too much for me. I cover myself with my coat from head to toe. Honestly, head to toe. Because I have my coats that go all the way down to my ankles, and they're down filled for 40 below. And I still have them. They're hanging in my storage shed, whatever, which is an indoor shed, indoor storage, climate control. I see some really cute places, and I can understand why many of the nomads are deciding to get little pieces of property just big enough for their little tiny houses. And that's originally how I started this adventure, was I wanted to have a tiny house. But then I realized with a tiny house, it's really not easy to be pulling that thing all over the place, you know, because it's much heavier than an RV. So you really have to have a truck big enough to pull it. As it is, I have to watch the weight in my trailer. I'm babbling on. Here we go. It's much cooler here. Ooh, I hope I don't freeze my little tail off. I did bring pants. Here we are. Oh, how cute. Find out which one's hers. Oh, there it is, right in front of me. I bet they don't come up here in the winter. They can't get up this road. Look at you. Are you having a good day? Do you like it here? Huh? Do you like it here? Danny. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Look at you, you're so cute. You loving it here. We're having biscotti for dinner. Isn't that nice? We're gonna look over the water out at the lake and eat macaroni. Bon appetit.
Oh, you're gonna take it? Okay.
Oh, I was just gonna take a, you want a picture?
Take a picture.
What the heck is this? In the middle of the road. Is that an owl? He won't move. He won't move. Just sitting there. Woo, woo. What is it? I don't know what it is. Come on, buddy. I don't know if he's already injured. See? He won't move. There he goes. Oh, he went up in the tree over there. Stay here, Danny. Oops. Well, I'm on the path right near where I was camping. Look at this beautiful water. Well, it's a little murky at the edge because it's very windy today, and I have my windsock on. The windsock is working. If it's not, then you're not going to be able to hear the waves. But people are looking for Petoskey stones, and they're a specific kind of stone, and they have markings on them, and you really can't see it unless it's in the water. You really see the markings in the water. Did you find any? Did you find any?
Petoskey stone is a fossil, and it dates way back. Many years ago, it was located in this area of Lake Michigan. Many people come here to search for these stones, and then they polish them. Not really polish, but it's more like a sanding. It's more like a wet sanding to get a nice smooth finish. You can best see the markings on the stone when the stone is wet.
And I'm already ready to go. I'm all packed, ready to go. And Danny's in the camper. We're all showered, our things are dumped, and I don't have to leave here till 1 o'clock to check out, but I've already evacuated my site. One last walk along this beautiful, beautiful shoreline. So I don't want to drop my phone or my keys. I'm looking here at the beach. There's the little beachy area, and I'm looking for Petoskey stone. Woo! Oh, look at it. Here's one. I got one. Look at that. I got one. Now watch when it's wet. You can see the markings on it when it's wet. That's Isn't that pretty? The markings on it. And then when it's hot, see it so much now, but it's there. See how when I wet it, what happens? You can see the markings when I wet it. When I wet it, you can see the markings. Eventually, it'll be really shiny. Gift collection.
You're working on it.
Trying to organize the
You
collection.
need hot water over here.
I have one.
Put on this so you can get colours. See it like that.
You wet them to give them color. And then polish them. They say polish, but it's actually like I got a Petoskey stone. So it's time to go. I can leave and move on to my next destination. Yeah. I am so glad. Thanks for joining me. Stay tuned for future videos on my channel. There she is. Lake Michigan.
I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.